Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses India-ASEAN summit via video conferencing. Centre releases 44,000 crore rupees to states towards GST compensation. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma launches online contact lens renewal and duplicate driving license services. Union Minister of State for Agriculture Shobha Karandlaje visits Tripura, takes part in several agri-based events. And in T20 World Cup cricket, Sri Lanka to take on Australia in Dubai in a short while from now. A very good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of Doordarshan Guwahati. This is Hongita Kakuti Pathak, and now the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today expressed hope that India-ASEAN friendship in COVID era will keep strengthening relations in future and form base for goodwill between the people. Addressing the 18th ASEAN-India summit via video conferencing, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the unity and centrality of ASEAN has always been an important priority for India. He underlined that the year 2022 will mark the completion of 30 years of India-ASEAN partnership, and India will also complete 75 years of its independence. The Prime Minister also announced that India will celebrate this important milestone as ASEAN-India Friendship Year.
हम सभी को अनेक चुनौतियों से जूझना पड़ा, लेकिन यह चुनौतीपूर्ण समय भारत आसियान मित्रता की कसौटी भी रहा। कोविड के काल में हमारा आपसी सहयोग, आपसी संवेदना भविष्य में हमारे संबंधों का बल देते रहेंगे।
The Finance Ministry has released 44,000 crore rupees today to the states and union territories, with legislature under the back-to-back loan facility in lieu of GST compensation. After taking into account earlier release of 1,15,000 crore rupees, the total amount released in the current financial year is 1,59,000 crore rupees. The ministry said this release is in addition to normal GST compensation being released every 2 months out of actual cess collection. The ministry said all eligible states and union territories have agreed to the arrangement of funding of the compensation shortfall under the back-to-back loan facility. Surface-to-surface ballistic missile Agni 5 was successfully launched from APJ Abdul Kalam Island in Odisha on Wednesday. Agni 5 is capable of striking targets at ranges up to 5,000 kilometers with very high degree of accuracy. It uses a 3-stage solid-fueled engine. The successful launch is in line with India's policy to have credible minimum deterrence that underpins the commitment to no first use. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma launched the online contactless driving license renewal and duplicate driving license service at a function held in the Assam Administrative College today in Guwahati today. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister said these services will save the service seekers from going to the DTO offices to get their work done, thereby saving their time. He said with the launch of these services, Assam becomes the 6th state in the entire nation to adopt this technology-based solution. Chief Minister Sarma highlighted on the government's intention to move towards complete automation of majority of the government services by 2022. Meanwhile, Transport Minister Chandra Mohan Patwari was also present in the occasion.
প্ৰায় 1,34,000 ব্যক্তিয়ে সরকারি কার্য
Assam Cabinet, under the chairmanship of Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, took several key decisions today. Education Minister Dr. Ronu Chipegu briefed the media regarding the decisions. He said that the Cabinet has approved various administrative reforms for quick disbursement of pension for the teachers and make their pension system more efficient.
Pension পায় আগতে আমাৰ পেনশনটো এটা দীঘলীয়া প্ৰক্ৰিয়া হৈ থাকে 2 বছৰ 3 বছৰলৈকে বা কেতিয়াবা 5 বছৰলৈকে পেঞ্চনৰ পইচাকেইটা নাপায় ইতিমধ্যে কৃতজ্ঞতা নামৰ যি পোৰ্টেল খোলা হৈছে এই কৃতজ্ঞতা পোৰ্টেলটোৰ জৰিয়তে এতিয়াৰ পৰা খুব সহজতে যাতে যিসকলে অৱসৰ গ্ৰহণ কৰে তেওঁলোকে আগতীয়াকে আবেদন কৰিব পাৰিব আৰু ইয়াত যথেষ্টখিনি প্ৰশাসনিক সংস্কাৰ সাধনত আজি অসম চৰকাৰৰ কেবিনেটে অনুমোদন জনাইছে এতিয়াৰে পৰা পেঞ্চনৰ ফাইলবিলাক আমাৰ পোনপটীয়াভাৱে যি দুটা কাৰ্যালয়ে আমাৰ পেঞ্চনৰ কামসমূহ কৰে মানে ডাইৰেক্টৰ পেঞ্চন এণ্ড পাব্লিক গ্ৰিভেন্স আৰু এজি অফিচ তো ডিডিঅ
Union Minister of State for Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare, Shobha Karandlaje, visited Tripura today. During her visit, she held a review meeting with agriculture and aligned departments to inquire about the status of agri schemes, their impacts and steps taken to double the income of the farmers. The minister presided over the Krishi Unnati Divas event organized by the ICAR Tripura with the stated goal of empowering rural agriculture. She also communicated with the female farmers who reaped the benefits of the agri schemes during the event. Earlier, she visited the wet lab at the College of Fisheries and experienced the nuances of pisciculture and fish seeds. A swimming pool was also inaugurated by the Union Minister at the College of Fisheries, Agartala, which will draw the youngsters to take up aerobic sports and groom young talents. In yet another milestone, the N. Biren Singh government in Manipur delivered water from the Thaubal Dam to the water treatment plant at Chingkheching on Wednesday. The Chief Minister informed that this project will have the capacity to supply 7.5 million gallons of water per day to Imphal city and Greater Imphal area. This will prove to be beneficial for the people residing in those areas to a great extent. In Sikkim, Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang inaugurated the indoor sports arena at Gangtok Municipal Corporation building. He was accompanied by cabinet colleagues, MLAs, mayor, deputy mayor, councillors, dignitaries and officials during the inauguration. This modern sports arena is equipped with an indoor cricket room, yoga hall, gymnasium and table tennis arena. This facility will benefit the people living in and around Gangtok as well as promote health and fitness. In Meghalaya, Chief Electoral Officer F.R. Kharkongor said no COVID-19 patient has opted for postal ballot facilities provided by the Election Commission for the upcoming Assembly by-election slated for 30th October. He informed that as many as 121 octogenarians and 11 persons with disabilities opted for voting through 12D postal ballots for the by-poll to the 13 Morinkneng Assembly constituency. In Moflang constituency, about 100 senior citizens above 80 years and 14 PWDs have opted for postal ballot. In Rajabala constituency, around 50 octogenarians and 4 PWDs have opted for this facility. Kharkongor further informed that over 300 senior citizens have opted for voting through 12D postal ballots in all 3 poll-going assembly constituencies. In the T20 World Cup cricket, Sri Lanka will take on Australia in their Super 12 match in a short while today in Dubai. Meanwhile, yesterday Namibia defeated Scotland by 4 wickets in a Super 12 match at the Sheikh Zayed Stadium, Abu Dhabi, to keep its dream run alive in the tournament. In another match, England put on a clinical display with both the bat and the ball to beat Bangladesh by 8 wickets in a Super 12 match. And now the COVID update from across the nation. More than 104 crore 4 lakh COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Over 49 lakh 9,000 doses were administered in the last 24 hours. As per the Health Ministry data, India reported more than 16,156 new cases during the last 24 hours, with which India's active case load now stands at 1,60,989. Meanwhile, the recovery rate currently stands at 98.20%. Over 17,000 people have recovered in the last 24 hours, while the total recoveries stand at over 3 crore 36 lakh 14,000. In the COVID scenario in the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has a total of 115 active cases, followed by 54,725 discharge cases. The dead account for 280. Reporting 2,491 active cases, Assam has a case load of 5,99,681 released cases. The tally for the dead is 5,987. Manipur has 844 active cases and 1,20,712 released cases. The death toll is 1,917. Weighed down by 507 active cases, Meghalaya has 81,511 released cases, while the death toll touched 1,448. In Mizoram, the number of active cases is 7,320, followed by 1,11,752 cured cases. The count for the dead is 424. With 222 active cases, Nagaland has a total of 30,856 released cases, while the dead account for 681. Sikkim has 177 active cases, while the discharge cases touched a total of 31,353, the death toll being 395. And finally, Tripura records a total of 123 active cases, 83,499 cured cases, and the death toll stands at 816. The Assam government relaxed some of the COVID-19 related restrictions imposed in the state with effect from today. As per the new guidelines, the maximum number of people allowed for funerals and last rites has been increased to 100. The state government has also allowed up to 200 people to attend wedding functions and religious gatherings in the state with proper permission. Earlier, the maximum number of people allowed to attend wedding functions was 50 partially vaccinated people. The number of people allowed in funerals and last rites was also 50. Meanwhile, 4 places in Guwahati city have been declared containment zone today following the increase of COVID cases in those areas. And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses India-ASEAN summit via video conferencing. Centre releases 44,000 crore rupees to states towards GST compensation. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma launches online contactless renewal and duplicate driving license services. Union Minister of State for Agriculture Shobha Karandlaje visits Tripura, takes part in several agri-based events. And in T20 World Cup cricket, Sri Lanka to take on Australia in Dubai in a short while from now. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.